What's going on, guys? This is Bills from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an Xbox One achievement review for Sylvio. This game just released onto the Xbox Marketplace January 13th, which actually was a Friday. So Friday the 13th. There's 19 achievements. There's some miscellaneous achievements like this, which I'll show you how to get some of them. And most of the achievements that you have to do is like you have to find words in all the levels. And also you have to like shoot these ghosts, and once you shoot them, you record their messages, and you have to like analyze them and decipher what they're saying, which I'll go over more. I'm going to play some of this game and show you what it's like, and I'm going to show you some of the miscellaneous ones like this. So most of them are just finding the words and the hidden messages. You can actually go back through chapters. There's chapter select. There's also these lights that you have to do Morse code on. There's 3 different lights, and each one there's 2 different codes to do. So there's one that's like pertains to the story, and then there's another one that's a hidden code. And also when you do one of the codes, there's also these blimps that come out, and you have to shoot them down. You have to shoot them with these spike balls, and then they'll drop a corpse, and then you go to the corpse, and the corpse will be holding one of the skeleton keys. And there's an achievement for getting all the keys. There's 3 different hidden code achievements because there's only 3 different lamps, 3 different lights that you do the Morse code. And this is the skeleton keys. You gotta go to the hotel once you get them all, and you open all the doors. You go to the roof at the top. This achievement 2, shoot the crow. I'll show you how to get that one. You actually go to the zoo area, and there's a bird on the sign, and you just shoot him down. Bobby's Reels. There's 10 in the whole game. Those are like collectibles you gotta get through. They're pretty easy to find, but I'm going to link a guide in the description. The Steam guide will show you where to go for everything. The pieces of piano sheets. You actually get these when you'll shoot a ghost, and then it will show up on your screen where to go. So make sure you shoot all the ghosts when you go to each area. Then you'll have all the piano sheets when you complete the game. This is the museum. This is the very last level you go to. When you start the level, you go to a house on the left, and you walk in there, and the achievement will pop. You're going to need a guide to find all the words, so like I said, I'll link the Steam guide in the description. You can just follow that through, and it shows like a map of each area and where they are. This is the only achievement that doesn't go over in the Steam guide, but I'll go over it in this video. The Steam version has like more achievements, but it has that achievement too, but it's a little different. So I'll go over it towards the end of this video. Now, this is the beginning of the game here. You have a recorder, and you'll notice a little weird symbol show up on your recorder when you're near words, and you just hold out your microphone and you can record them. They're kind of like pretty much collectibles, so you have to get all of them, so you can actually check which ones you have. Now you get a gun too, and there's different ammos, but you shoot the screws, not like the oranges or whatever the other ones are. You want to shoot the screws at the ghosts. You'll notice the ghosts are coming or around you when you hear that noise, and you can hold out your microphone and you'll see it like counting down because they're getting closer. They're like black fog. You just shoot them, and then after you shoot them, you want to record. Now once you record, you play it back, and you have to try to find the words inside the recording. You go fast forward, back and forth. You can just mess around. They're pretty easy to find them just by messing around. You can hit up on the D-pad, and it will show you stuff. After you kill a ghost, it will show you where stuff is in the map, the stuff that you need to get for the mission. And also it will show you some collectibles, like the piano strips or piano sheets, whatever they are. Can look around for ghosts. There's a piano sheet up here. There we go. Still in this level, going up the stairs over on the side. Here's one of Bobby's Reels. You don't have to listen to him. You can if you want to. Just tells you parts of the story. Coming back up here again later on with a ghost. Like I said earlier, you want to make sure you kill every ghost in every level, because that's how you'll get all the piano sheets and everything. And that's how you decipher all the recordings. You'll know when you got every word in the recording because there'll be an X in the little box. Some of the recordings have more than just one word to get. You can just mess around going back and forth, forward and reverse. It's best to just go forward and back and fast forward. And then you can do like regular play and slow down. There's an achievement for getting 5 of them. There we go. See, I got the X, so that's done. In this room here, this is one of the miscellaneous achievements. There's a piano in here. You just want to play it.
They hate this.
Dr. Venkman. A little nod to Ghostbusters there when he plays the piano, which I thought was pretty cool. In the Steam version, you have to go around and break all those pictures, but you don't have to do it in this one, so don't worry about those. There's going to be a decent amount of words in each level to get, so you want to make sure you keep your eyes out for them, or make sure you're following the guide. The Steam guide, it's really easy to follow and show you where they are. And you can see at the top which words you have, so you can see which ones you need. You can always check out that sheet by hitting, I think it's down on the D-pad to pull it out. Now there's also bosses, which are just bigger ghosts, and they're really easy to kill. The only one that's not that easy is the very last one. The last one you fight, I think it's in the zoo. That one, it's like really big and it throws stuff at you and stuff. Now you have to collect stuff to get a car in this level. Now there's a tire up here. I think there's another way to get up here, but I had trouble getting up there, so I just went up the wall and jumped over there. Just have to do it right. Just try a couple times. You should be able to get it. Then there's one other thing to get, the gasoline, which I didn't realize till later how to get. You want to hit the garage door or whatever it is that opens up. Then you want to go up here. You have to move that thing so you can jump over here. Now come over here and you just wait. This thing will come out. There you go. Because once you open it, it only stays open for a little bit, then it shuts. On its way out, you just jump over it and you can get across. It's like the only tricky thing in the game is like in this level in the beginning. Later on, it's pretty straightforward. After you kill the boss, you can do a seance. These are kind of unmissable because they're kind of part of the story. If you hold out the microphone, it will show you numbers and how far it is away, and it will lead you over here to do it. But you want to make sure you do them all. Every time you finish getting the words, you can do another one, and just keep doing it until your candle's gone. You'll see if your candle's still out, that means you can keep doing more. You just hold out your microphone again, and she'll keep asking questions to the ghost. But in the Steam walkthrough, it does point out where these seances are in the map, because later on in the game, it's kind of more open world. There's actually a place called the main park, the main area, and it's really open, and you get a car that you drive around, and you can go off to different parts. Finding these words are pretty easy. Just mess around with it. You don't even have to like sit there and listen to everything in slow mo. I never did. I would just like switch it back and forth from slow mo to play, and it would usually find them. Alright, so I'm going to go over some of the other miscellaneous achievements. I'm sorry it's hard to see these right now because I raised the brightness. I didn't think it was going to make this that hard to read, but these are the different areas. You can actually go to them at any time after you beat them or complete the game. There's like chapter select, And you can go back to the areas. You don't have to replay the level. You just go back there and you can collect what you need to or what you missed. So we're gonna go to the hotel. This is where you can get the crow achievement. You want to get the oranges to shoot the crow. It doesn't work on that crow though. I just wanted to try. But you want to turn around from where you start, and there's a big sign over here. Now on top of this sign, there's a crow hanging out. You just want to shoot him, and it knocks him over, and you'll get your achievement. This is the level where you use your skeleton keys as well. There's a big hotel building, and you gotta make your way up it, and the keys open the doors, so you won't be able to make your way all the way up if you don't have all the keys. But you can always go back to the levels, get the keys, and come back here, so don't worry if you don't do it your first time going through the game. These boards, if you ever see them with the hand, those mean you can shoot them. You gotta shoot them with the orange balls though. The screws won't do anything. There's also boxes of ammo that you can get so you can hold and you can fill your guns with different ammo, so you don't have to like keep going to the car or anything. You can hold like 2 boxes of different ammos, I think. Alright, so let's go over to the zoo. Now this is the one that is the in the hole achievement. They don't really go over this one in the Steam guide. They kind of do, but it's different because in the Steam it's just called the Sylvio achievement. I think you just have to go over to the area. But in the Xbox version you have to turn on a light and then go over there. So to turn on the light you got to go over to the terrarium, which is like the bug cages or whatever. Just starting this level, you won't be able to access this area right away. You got to do some things to get down here. But once you get down here, you go into this room over here. Alright, I was stuck. And there's 3 switches to hit. Now 2 of them open doors in the terrarium. You'll see the doors open when you know that you have the switches the right way. Now you have to head back towards the beginning. There's like a hole, like a dig site, and it has like a cage in the ground there. So you have to go over there after you press the button, and the lights will be on. And once you do that, you'll get your achievement. I forgot where it was when I walked over here the first time. You gotta go over to the right a little bit more, but you can just go straight till you hit like the barrier where you can't go any further. And you can just follow it down. Over this hill. There it is. You'll see the dirt piles around it. And there it is. It's a little dig site and has a cage here. And the lights will be on. That's all you have to do. Once you get over here, your achievement will pop. And that's it. And you can just use the Steam guide, which I will link in the description. Just follow through the game and get all the collectibles, and you'll have a completion. But thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more achievement reviews and guides, make sure you check out the YouTube website, AchievementLand.com.